Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're back here in our Pokemon Colosseum playthrough, episode number 19. Here, still in the underneath Pyrite Town in the Orre region. In the last episode, we were basically kind of introduced to this mysterious Lady Venus, who everyone is completely smitten with down here. She only appeared on the TV screen, but I have a feeling we're going to be bumping into her at some point. Now, we also got to the bottom of, is it like a parts repair shop someplace thing down here? I don't know. But we met this little boy named Purr or Net? I think Purr, and he gave us something for Net. So we have a machine part to take over to someone with at a building with this big satellite dish on top. So we'll see what's happening here. There's some, I don't know, secret James Bond, 007, spy, espionage kind of stuff going on here. So we'll get to the bottom of that in a little bit. But, of course, let's start off checking out the team, which we have to heal. I might just spend the $1,000 to get a full heal. In fact, yeah, because we need to get some PP restored, too. Pom Pom, our level 34 jump fluff, has run out of Mega Drains. But he is a gentle Pokemon with Chlorophyll ability, boosting speed and sunshine. Mega Drain, Sleep Powder, Cotton Sport, and Synthesis for the moves. Next is Woodsy, our Noctowl at level 35. Gentle nature as well. Keen Eye ability, preventing the loss of accuracy with Takedown, Fly, Hypnosis, and Reflect. Next is Snagem, the Quagsire, holding the Quick Claw. She's at level 35. Modest nature, Water Absorbability with Surf, Mudshot, Yawn, and we taught her Blizzard in the last episode. In fact, let's move that up. Let's move you... We'll put you here. No, you know what? I like to put the Pokemon types and attacks based on stab, and then go for power/accuracy. So we'll go with that. But anyway, Surf, Mudshot, Blizzard, and Yawn. Next, we have Whiskers the Persian at level 36, holding that Silk Scarf. Quirky nature with the Limber ability, preventing paralysis. She has Payday, Feint Attack, Thief, and Screech. Next is Aerodactyl at level 37, mild nature with Pressure ability. You don't really look at an Aerodactyl and think mild, do you? Look at that face. Look at those teeth. But he's mild. We'll go with that. Wing Attack, Earthquake, Stealing, and Sky Attack. And last but not least, we have Duking's Plusle at level 30. Still not quite on par with the team, but pretty close. Experience Share is the held item. Gentle nature with the Plus ability, powering up with Minus, which I don't think is ever going to come into play. Wait a minute. Almost at level 31. Check that out. 301 experience left to go. Spark, Fake Tear, Sunraven, Helping Hand. Now, I guess something just came to mind. I want to point out, as we know, the nature of Pokemon determines how their stats might change. Like, you know, certain stats will increase, others will decrease. Rui, were you stuck in the wall here? That was weird. What I kind of think is cool, though, before they even... Well, they always had the... Okay, we're going to stay here, first of all. But they always had the natures. I always thought of it as, like, I didn't know what the different aspects of it were. Can we go in here? Are there any items? Probably not. Anything hidden under the bed? No. So, I always thought it was like a nice little bit of a character trait. The Pokemon would have, for example, a mild Aerodactyl. You can always consider your Aerodactyl to be pretty, well-tempered. And think of some other things. What I find is kind of funny. I had a Paris based off of a Pokemon from a teammate of mine back in my stories I used to write, Mickey, the Bug-type trainer. He had a Paris that was brave-natured. Yet its attribute on the status screen said it was quick to flee. Don't those two kind of mutually exclude one another? Brave but quick to flee. Anyways, the antenna isn't broken. Venus must be interfering with our signal. What signal? You brought me the power-up part from Purr? Great, I was waiting for that. Huh? Are you the Chaz and Rui? No, we're the other Chaz and Rui in this region. Of course we're the Chaz and Rui. Oh, wow, this is too awesome. Come on, you have to get inside. Quick, quick. So everyone seems to know us. Well, not everyone, I guess, but many of the people seem to know us. What is all this? Can I take anything? I have no clue what this does. I better not take anything that might be very experimental. Meg, Net, you won't believe who just dropped in for a visit. We've got some shocking company. Shocking company? Try not to be too shocked when you hear it. It's Chaz and Rui. Oh, someone in the back room startled, too. No, really? Oh, here comes this dude. Bit, is that true? Is that Chaz really here? How many more Chazes do you know? I mean, not just in this region, in general. Me, myself, I've only ever heard of 2 other Chazes. One's an actor, another one's a cartoon character. So, I'm one of a kind. Except unless you count those other 2 I just said. Heh, see for yourself. Okay, let's just explore first of all. I guess we can just go anywhere we want. Any items we can borrow for our mission? Doesn't look like it. Any items up here we can borrow for our mission? Nope. Now, before we talk to any of these important characters right here, what's going on, Shroomish? Oh, I want to talk to Shroomish. This is like a dream come true. Chaz, Ruby, I'm so glad to meet you. I'm Meg. The Kids Grid is bringing together kids from faraway towns. The kid what? Let me talk to Shroomish. Yes! Pernal! Whatever that means. Chaz, you two are like totally famous on the Kids Grid. Every kid in the Under knows that you're the hero who's taking on Cipher. Have we heard of the Kids Grid yet? Hi, I'm Net. Second Pyrite has told me what you're doing so far. Or what you've been doing. Let's hand that power-up part to this little boy. Oh, this is from Per. Great, this is all that I needed to get the Kids Grid back up and running again. And off and running he is. Okay, can we come into? I better explain. A little while ago, we somehow lost access to the Kids Grid. We think it's caused by a jamming signal that's interfering with the Kids Grid. It's probably Venus's doing, more than likely. But this power-up part you deliver will let me boost up our equipment. Pardon me, I am still sick and dying. When we get the Kids Grid back up, I'll try to hack the computers for useful data. So I guess for the time being, I can't hack that computer. I guess we leave? No, we don't. Oh, Chaz, wait, please. PDA, right? May I have your PDA number? We'll contact you just as soon as we discover anything. Here you go. Everyone's getting my number today. Thank you. We'll do our best to gather useful information for you. And Rui, stay here. Never mind. Thought she was going to be stuck. Alright, so we're going to step out here, and I'm sure a cutscene thing's... Yep. The spy! We spotted the spy! Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Quick. Hide in the shadows! Where are the shadows? I don't see any shadows. Oh, wait a minute. Gah! Let me go! Let me go! Hey, I know that guy. Shut up, it's hopeless. Quit struggling. Are you familiar with this gentleman, folks? Should be. We've seen him and rescued him a number of times now, that number being 1. Well, we've seen him more than once. Now you be a good boy. Lie still. I do believe that is Silva, Duking's buddy. Fine job you're doing of trying to take things, or take the criminals down here. Who might you be? If you're tourists, you're getting in our way. Go on, scram. Hold on, you two. You're not from around these parts, are you now? I got it. You came to rescue your pal here. You two are spies too. I didn't want to battle yet. I guess I'm healed though. This is actually a cool situation where the names are not actual people names, but they make sense. Cloak. Alright. Wait till we fight. Do we fight the other one? We probably do. Oh man, bug types. I can't pom-pom you guys. You're gonna resist my grass. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this. This is completely unrelated to this game right here, because, of course, I'm talking about Pokemon Go, but wait a minute. Shadow Ledian, gotta capture that thing. How many Pokemon do you have, Cloak? Okay, so I want to take the Volbeat out. Let's try to put the Ledian to sleep. We're gonna go for Fly. But in Pokemon Go, the new Pokestop that was created just across the street from my house, rare Pokemon appear there quite often, and I was about to check my phone as we do this part here. I forgot I turned the phone off to charge up. Could be a Mewtwo out there for all I know. Although, look at this! Even while it's sleeping, it's just doing punch, 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 punch. I like that. My cousin and my friend are going to come over, I think, at some point, maybe this weekend, drop a lure on that stop just to see what shows up. I've had a Bulbasaur up here. I've had... What else can I use here? Pretty much nothing. Let's just go for Cotton Spore, slow the Ledian down. So... I apologize. Man, when I get sick, it lasts for a while. But I've seen a Bulbasaur appear over at that stop. I've seen a Clefairy, Staryu, which is not super rare in general, but it is rare in this area. I can't put you to sleep now. And just this morning, a Lantern appeared. We're maybe slightly near the water, but a Lantern. Evolved Pokemon appeared near that stop. That is kind of wild. Let me land that hit. I mean, we have Feint Attack. Do we have Feint Attack? I think we have Feint Attack on Whiskers. Let's not waste any time. We're switching. I believe Whiskers is the only one that has a fully accurate move. As for good old Woodsy, we're going to fly... Let's fly the Ledian. I think our attack is not too bad or too high that it's going to hurt this thing a lot. So we can make this capture for another bit to the collection. Although, I do have the Pokemon in the PC right now that I'm sure is next in line to be used in this playthrough. You all know who it is. If you haven't seen a few episodes back, I will let you go back and check that out. Link in the description to the full playlist if you do want to check that out. Who got confused? I believe Whiskers was. We're going to feint attack the Volbeat. Or are we? Of course we're not. We're going to hit ourselves. 50-50 chance we get that tail side of the coin. Signal Beam does nothing. What are you trying to do here? It's actually going to probably do a little bit. Ooh, that was more than a little bit. And Whiskers is one knockout away from being gone. Don't like that. I mean, I could just switch into our Aerodactyl, which I think might be the better play here. Back in this generation, all bug moves are still physical. Does that really matter for Aerodactyl? I think both your defenses are kind of bad regardless. Let's try No, we can't. It's safeguarded. We're going to Reflect, though. It's more defense up. Now, Wing Attack, as long as we can land against the Volbeat, should be the knockout. Don't confuse me with your Signal Beam. That's what you get Confuse Ray for. Look at that. No damage. That was actually about 1/5 almost. And naturally, you're going to get that confusion. But our defenses are now up. So is there anything else worth mentioning? I guess I could mention pretty soon. Oh good, we dodged another Supersonic. Pretty soon I'm going to be preparing for... I usually don't do, let's say, you know, bulk recording, getting stuff recorded well in advance. But with my trip over to, come on, Prince Edward Island, and next weekend, I believe it is, I'm going to be doing some bulk recording of this episode, or this series. So, any comments you leave, I won't be able to really respond to until after I get back, when I get caught up on comments. Why have we hit ourselves every single time, except that one time when we actually missed Wing Attack? But, you know, I want to land it. Yes! Safeguard is gone. I can put the Ledian back to sleep, finally. Of course, we're not going to hit ourselves in confusion, because that would just be unfair. Heading over to PEI, see if I can do some Pokemon going over there, see whatever gyms they might happen to have over there. I just took on some gyms today, essentially just trying to get footage for the next Pokemon Go video. I will mention, bit of spoiler, stop hitting yourselves, guys! What? I got footage I want to show off, like the fact that when you do gym battles now, the Pokemon that you're fighting in the enemy gyms, they lose their CP as they lose their motivation, right? Their CP goes further down. So what I really like about this, it allows me to use my lesser CP Pokemon. For example, Shelbert, my Squirtle, or Pikachu. I can bring them in and get some footage of them battling in gyms, which I really like. So I was doing some of that today. I'll do some more of that tomorrow, actually, as the Zapdos hunt continues in Pokemon Go. So we're trying to learn Charge. That does boost our... Does it boost our defense in this one? I don't think it does, but it does allow for the next turn to have a boosted attack from an electric move. Kinda don't think we really need that, though. How much does it boost it by? Like, essentially, does it double it? Because in that case, I could just Spark twice, right? So I'm not gonna get Charge. I can Heart Scale that later if I need to. I don't think there's a Heart Scale teacher in this game, but I can send it down to, you know, Pokemon Sapphire. As Spinarak comes in. Land the takedown. I mean Hypnosis. Land the Hypnosis. Still? Wait, you just... When did you put that up? I am not paying attention in the least. I should probably start doing that. Alright, let's take out the Spinarak before it takes us out. We're going to take down Ledian. Spinarak, you're not taking this Wing Attack. Go away. Thank you. Good girl. Do we get to level up our Aerodactyl? I wasn't even paying attention to the experience bar. No, we're getting kind of close, though. Alright, Confusion. Huh. Who saw that coming? Show of hands in the comment section. How do you show a hand in the comment section? You could just maybe type the word hand. You could put the hand emoji, I suppose. Sometimes the emojis don't actually show up, though, in the comments on YouTube and stuff. Unless you're looking at it through, you know, your mobile browser or YouTube app or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to Steel Wing, and I'm going to switch. We're not really seeing any flying moves, are we? Now, of course, it is still safeguarded, but the moment that safeguard falls, pretty sure our jump up is going to be faster. Be able to get that sleep powder off. 1 in 4 chance that we will miss, but we ain't going to miss. Because we're going to land the Steel Wing, not critical hit. Well, that was close. Just don't Shadow Rush, and we're all good. Oh, my defense goes up, too. And you go for the Shadow Rush. Come on, hit my Aerodactyl. My defense went up. you don't knock yourself out, that's not enough recoil damage. We got this capture. Goodbye, Ledian. I don't want you anyway. That was a big old waste of time, folks. Half the episode is gone. So is that Ledian. Anyway, we defeat Cloak. And I believe we get to talk to her friend as well. This spy is actually strong! Yes, I am. I would have liked to snag that Pokemon from you, though. Not that we were probably going to use it, but eventually, if I want 100% this, I'm going to have to get every Shadow Pokemon. Don't be too hasty about relaxing. I'm next. Are you... Dagur? So, get the names? Cloak and Dagur. Of course, Cloak and Dagger. Ariados and Gloom. Which one's the Shadow? I think... Did we already find a Shadow Ariados? I do not think so. I believe it is the Shadow, though. Nope. I guess we don't have a Shadow Pokemon to worry about. We're going to Sleep Powder the Gloom. And we should probably heal. Which is the smarter thing to do. I would have done that outside of battle, but of course they launch you into another battle immediately. There's no chance to heal. Now let's put this Gloom to sleep. Being grass type, you would be immune to the spore attack in later generations, but not just yet, Gloom. Taking yourself a nice nap. You don't get early bird, you don't get... Is there another ability that makes you wake up quicker? I do know that Insomnia, which I didn't want to go for Sleep Powder on Ariados, I think it can get Insomnia, and Vital Spirit both prevent... Oh, that looked icky. That web, what was that? Let's try the Ariados. I just want to see, does it actually work? I'm gonna Fly Attack too. Nope, it does have the Insomnia. What's your other ability too? Swarm, I believe you can have. But yeah, Insomnia, Vital Spirit, two abilities that do the same thing. And what's kind of weird, I didn't know this, but apparently, I can't really even do anything. Let's go with a, I guess, Cotton Spore in case the Ariados does survive this. Excuse me once again. Delibird has, I think, Vital Spirit for its one of its abilities, but the hidden ability is Insomnia or something like that. It's basically a hidden ability that does the same thing as its regular ability. It makes you wonder why. Like maybe in a later generation they will change things so that those two abilities do different things. Maybe Insomnia has an added benefit to it or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, we're not going to get confused. That is awesome. We're going to go with the Sleep Powder to the Gloom, and once again, Fly Attack the Ariados. We do connect it. And again, like I said, when I first got Pom-Pom evolved to Jumpluff, it's kind of funny, the shadows. See, all the other Pokemon seem to have perfectly rendered shadows here, or at least pretty close to the actual model, but Jumpluff has those blocky Pom-Poms. So Gloom stays asleep, the Ariados goes for a Psybeam into our flying type with nice special defense that is in the air. I'm going to switch to make things a little bit faster. We're going to go to Aerodactyl. I would go into Whiskers for experience, but she kind of needs a heal, which I could have done first, I guess. I wasn't thinking. Should have spread the experience where it needs to go. But regardless, we're going to see a Fly Attack. Plus, we have Wing Attack to make this battle so fast. Now, do you have a Shadow Pokemon as your last one, Dagger? If so, what ones are going to be? Put ourselves in Illumise. I don't think that's a Shadow. Because if it was, we would have seen the Volbeat as a Shadow. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so flying type moves are the way to go. Let's go with the Wing Attack into the Gloom and fly on the Illumise. Gloom might survive this. I had a feeling it might. And Shockwave. Is that really going to hurt, though? A little bit. I guess I will have to admit that was a little bit of damage. So Woodsy goes up. Now the Illumise is faster than our Noctowl. So I think safest bet, I'm going to Super Potion Aerodactyl. Just don't hit me with the Stun Spore. Fly Attack is going to land on the Illumise. I'm pretty sure it'll survive the hit, though. Pardon me. Yeah, we can handle another one of those. So, if the Fly does connect, and if we don't get Stun Spored, Aerodactyl can... Come on! Oh, this is all working out just so well for us, isn't it? Do I have any full restores? I don't think I do. Well, at this point, we're going to go for another Super Potion. Heal up Aerodactyl, and Woodsy, take out that stun sporing gloom, would you? Let's just go with a simple takedown, and take it down. Flatter. Thank you. I was gonna say, don't flatter the Pokemon that's about to knock out your gloom. Because takedown is going to connect. Razor. And that was a critical hit, too. That hardly did a thing. If I have full heals, I believe that should cure both the paralysis and the confusion on Aerodactyl. Pretty sure we still have some of those. We have 2. Alright, let's try the full heal on Aerodactyl. Became healthy. That's good. And let's go for the takedown that should have connected last turn. It is 90% accurate. As the Illumise goes for a Shockwave. You can knock that off anytime. Why are these battles taking forever? See, this is one of the downsides of this playthrough, is because I kind of knew some of these battles were going to take a long time. We've only fought 2 people so far. We haven't really accomplished that much in the game, either. And there's not much to talk about. It's just like leveling up. Plusle. Alright, let's go with a Wing Attack, and we're going to have our Noctowl Woodsy's turn spent on Super Potioning up Aerodactyl. Does the Wing Attack drop this thing? Yes, we're no longer confused. Excellent. Goodbye, Cloak and Dagger. Step aside. Let us save our best friend in the Orre region, Silva. Because he's been so influential and so effectual. Is that a word? Maybe. In this adventure to deal with these Shadow Pokemon. How could we lose, the both of us? Because you fought me, alright? 3-time Pokemon League champion of I almost said Kalos. Of Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn. I'm trying to mess up the names. I'm not trying to. I'm almost messing up the names. We're out of our league against this guy. You're right. You're not in any of the leagues, the ones that I've conquered all along the way. So, this is locked. Okay. We're here to save you. We are here to save you. Jazz, it's me, Silva, from Dukings? I discovered that they were bringing Shadow Pokemon to Pyrite from here. That's as far as I got when they caught me like this. But I did manage to filch this from them. Here you go. We have the R-Disc. I think it's an item that's useful only down here in the Under. So the discs, that's right. I know what these do. Do we need a heal? I'm gonna heal with a Super Potion, get Whiskers back up, but I think we're good to kind of press onward here. How are the levels looking? Yeah, we're still doing okay level-wise. Everyone's where they should be. So now we can use these discs. And this is kind of an annoying thing. Wait, let's talk to these folks. Look over there, in front of the elevator. We finally found a spy. Spy! I saw a spy! And you say, I got to thinking that maybe you folks were the spies, but I see I've been barking up the wrong tree. Wahaha! So, we can't do anything up here just yet with this weird kind of flotation device, but if we go here, we can select a UFO disc. We have the F disc or the R disc. I know where the F disc takes us, but let's go for... No, hang on. Let's do the F disc first. I'm pretty sure this is what you're supposed to do. The R disc is a bit of a sort of a little secret thing. All systems set for travel in the forward direction. Forward now, please. Very polite robot voice. So this takes us over to the bitter shop. We can buy all the bitter stuff that we want and completely close off a Pokemon's heart permanently. That's not what happens, but you'd think. Okay. So let's pop in here and see if you guys have any sort of medicine that will make sense of what that man just said to us. Herbal medicine works great, but your Pokemon will dislike you for making them take it. It's not like I've tried it, but it must be horribly bitter or something. You've tried it. We know. Read between the lines. Welcome to my herb shop. Here you'll find things inexpensive, but very effective. Not if you want your Pokemon to be happy. So we're going to ignore all this stuff. Do you need help with anything else? Nope. I could sell stuff to you. Maybe you can get some better inventory in your shop, and people will actually start purchasing from you. Whoever buys the bitter medicines, like, who doesn't care for their Pokemon enough to use those? You know, I don't... We could heal here. Sweet, I forgot about this. And this is a quick connection back to the above ground. So I think we have access to it right now. I'm tempted to save the game first, but I think we're good. Let me just talk to these folks first and make sure this connects properly. I haven't been in a Colosseum battle yet, but I'm always interested in the prizes that they give out. It thrills me to even think about getting I'm starting that one again. It thrills me even thinking about what new Shadow Pokemon I'd get to see next. How do you like that? They openly give out Shadow Pokemon in this town. This is pretty weird. Excuse me, fellow. The talk of spies loose in the Under. Is it true? There was one. Ah, but have no fear. My Makuhita here will clean up the spy problem. Like mine would have if we hadn't lost him. Can I talk to you? Hita Hita! They actually speak their name. Not a lot of Pokemon do that in these games. So I'm going to pop up here. Do I have to fight someone up here? I don't think I do. I think there's someone that just tells us that this is a direct connection. So this connects us to sort of the outskirts of Pyrite Town, as you can tell from the layout. Oh, wait, there's nobody even here. So now we do have access to the Under. So there is Pyrite Town, but right next to it, we can go right here, and we have a quick route right back down underground. So we don't need to worry about Chaser Kai, and was it Rollerblader Pike, whatever his class was. We can come right down here immediately. Excellent stuff. But that is where we're going to end off today's episode of Pokemon Colosseum, now that we have reached the Under Colosseum. I want to say thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, of course, feel free to drop a like down below. And any comments you want to leave, feel free to leave them on either this video of what happened, or what's happened thus far, or what is coming in the future of our Pokemon Colosseum playthrough. And if you want to see any of the other episodes, there's a link in the description to the full playlist. And for more videos that I have done on the channel, you can click on the links during the outro to some more videos, or link to subscribe to the channel by clicking my face and get your daily Pokemon content from the good old professor here. But again, we are done. I want to say thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I will catch you next time.